All right, so system number two is basically an instant response system from an ad. And the same system can be used if there's like an abandoned cart, so you can start texting people on WhatsApp. So, for example, let's say Mike, he sees your ad, right? And he, like this, fills out a form. After this, we want to make sure we are sending him a message, qualifying him, and making sure we follow up, right? So, all of that we kind of built in already, but I'm going to show you how to build this super easily. We do the same thing. We come into Booked-in AI and we go to System Builder, and then let's choose Instant Response. Okay, so name of the system, Instant WhatsApp Response, dir. Okay, cool. Now we're going to say select the same thing, but now this is the cool part is we get to use the existing one and not have to connect again. So it's a little faster. And here you can create a new agent or use the same agent. Okay. So let's say we're going to use the existing agent that we just made. I think it was WhatsApp account testing. Okay, let's use this one. Now we're so much faster because we already made these Google calendars. So let's choose the same Google Calendar and continue with the app. So this is associating that agent with the app. And now it's going to create the strategy. So the strategy is where we want to start, following up with the leads. And now, since the strategy is done, which you didn't really have to do anything about. Now we need to send data to this. So what does that mean? So that kind of means is right now, let's say somebody fills up this form, right? Let's say somebody fills up this form. We want to send the data of this form into our AI. So the AI can go, contact them through WhatsApp or phone or whatever. Okay. So to do that, I'm going to show you this thing called UForm. And UForm is probably the easiest thing to use. That's why I'm showing you this. But you can use any form builder. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. I'm going to create a new form. Let's create a blank form. Say, hey there, right here. Let's add a block. Let's add contact information. Okay, cool. And then let's publish this. That's pretty much it. I'm going to keep it simple. Let's copy this and then go there. And then let's fill out this form, okay? Okay, this is just to test it out. So that's what the form looks like. Very simple. And now let's go back to U form. Awesome. So step two, let's integrate this to our app. So let's whatever data this is, we want to send it to our AI. So let's hit integrate. And then you'll see it says webhook. So you want to hit connect on webhook, okay? And on webhook is basically right now we're opening up our ears. This is the place where we're sending it to. So we can receive that data. So the WhatsApp tester, let's put it here and then hit test this webhook, okay? And webhook is working. Fantastic. Okay, now you'll see right here, if you hit refresh, one captured. That means this is the data that came in. Cool. So I'm going to delete this stuff. And then what we're going to do is add a mapping. And then you see right here, the structure, please fill in the following. So right here, I'm going to get the first name and I'm going to say, this is my first name, and let's do the rest. So following. So let's do last name. And now we're just going, let's say phone number, email. You can fill everything in, but you don't have to. This is all we require right now. But after this is done, we just hit finish system and that's it. And I'll show you what happens now. Cool. Now let's go check out the system, right? So now you see we created the strategy, we created the agent, and this is where the stats live. So let me show you this. So if I hit configure, I'm going to see what kind of the WhatsApp agent will do. So you'll see it right here. It created a big strategy. And what that strategy kind of means is initially after somebody like fills out the form, immediately message them. And then if they don't respond, it messages them again and again and again, like day one, day two, day three, final value. And if you want to be super aggressive, you can keep looping it. So let me actually show you a test of this. All right. So if we go back to our setup builder, now to test this, what we kind of do is you just go to uform and let's hit submit. Okay. So now this is connected. Let's go here. Let's build. Let's pre-open this form up. And right after we fill this form up, we should see something on our WhatsApp. So for 761. Okay, booked an AI. Submit. Okay, let me open up my phone, and in a little bit, I'm probably going to be getting a message. Let me show you. So you see now it says, because I filled out the form, I got this message. Hey, Simon, so you filled out the form. How can I help you learn about Booked In? Pretty simple. If I talk back to it, it just goes back and forth. Now you see how this kind of works, where we have now a customer support system. We have an instant response system. And the beauty about this instant response system is that after this thing loads, you will see it's going to be texting them over time as well to make sure that these people, are followed up